Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris. Tonight we've checked out the 2020 horror movie thrill ride Canadian thing, Halloween Party. What'd you say, Lindsay?
Sorry, I was turning the volume up and then you shouted and I'm like, too loud.
This is the freaking intro. This is the freaking intro.
It's not called the Halloween Now I'm Too Loud party.
Whoa.
Or the Halloween I turned the volume up and now I'm
Everybody
too
stop
loud.
touching the knobs and leave it go. It's all set. Here we go.
Halloween Party.
Worst credits ever.
Worst credits ever. We'll get to it, Spiv. We'll get to it. Everybody, we're back. It's Halloween time. Lindsay has returned.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing, Lindsay?
Good. Everything looked good. So
Cool.
The tiger blood worked.
it did.
Nice.
Spiv,
We have a future pig princess with us.
Pork princess.
Poor princess.
Get it right. Come
The
on.
same difference.
Fine, your porkses.
The pig princess was in this movie.
The pig princess.
Yes.
Yes.
no fucking idea what you guys are talking about.
You got to join the Slack, Chris. If you're a Patreon for just $2 a month,
Exactly.
you too can join the Slack and learn all about Lindsay's escapades as the former title stolen pork princess of Iowa.
Wait, you were the pork princess?
No, I was never the pork
the
princess. We have a pork princess in Iowa. There's probably several. But no, I was just making
A
it funny
runner-up.
because it's I was never ran for pork princess. I ran for fair queen, but I did not run for pork princess.
Funny, Spiff has done that a few times as well.
2 questions.
Okay.
Is it like a human thing or like is it a pig thing? Why is that funny?
Because of the
Is it like you're like this is my pig?
No,
Oh.
it's a pageant. Pork
Wait,
princess is.
you want to be crowned the pork princess?
No, I do not.
I don't know. It kind of seemed like you did.
What is the
You seem
deal
to hold a
if you get
grudge.
if you get that crown?
Is
Are
this
you
a race to the bottom? Yeah, like what happens?
You do like photo shoots, maybe open a car wash. I don't know.
open a car wash?
Cut the
You went
ribbon
up
at
on
the
Meat
car
Paper?
wash opening. Ride in the parade. I'm sure you get to ride like in a
get a key to
convertible
the
in the
city?
parade. Maybe it could happen.
The second thing you wanted to be the maiden of the Renaissance Fair. What was it?
No, I ran for fair queen,
Fair Queen? What's that?
the queen of the
County fair.
fair.
And you didn't win that either.
No, I did not.
This is interesting.
Jesus.
Because
The title.
This is like when Ian lost to that pedophile clown in New Jersey.
Always a bridesmaid.
no, because I didn't want to run. I just did it because it was expected of me. But I didn't want to be there.
Your heart
I didn't
wasn't
like
in
it.
it.
My
Okay.
heart was not in it. No.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right. Fair enough.
Well, that was a hell of a introduction to
Right?
this movie.
Welcome to the show.
Just a reminder,
To the show.
for $2 a month as a Patreon, you can get access to whatever the fuck this is about.
That Slack is all fucked. There's times where I'll read something, I'm like, that's interesting. I want to go back and look at that, and I can never find it because all the Slack channels are the same and they mean
Are
nothing.
they?
That's
There's
true.
bad
But
movie
they
night,
have blended
general,
together a
there's
bit.
random. Like, what's the difference between Bad Movie Night, General, and Random? They're all the
Bad
same.
Movie
Bad
Night
Movie Night
should be
is
about
the
the
show.
show.
Random's just random
But it's
content.
Okay,
Right.
when I posted that picture today about my eye, should that
Yeah.
have been under Bad Movie Night?
That should have been.
That could have been random.
That's
That could
random.
have been random.
Or you
We
could've
should
did
just
it
make
on
a
the
Slack
channel.
about your eye
It
troubles.
could be under the medical tab of Slack. The medical.
We need a
Hashtag
medical
Chris's
tab.
eye.
We need
might
a
be
medical
This is
channel.
odd.
Well, the other
yes.
problem is there's all these channels and not everyone's in them. That's the other
True.
thing. There's tons of them. Tons of
Well,
them.
Well,
Channel
maybe we
cleanup.
should New Year. We should streamline them.
Let's do it down to like 4.
Just
Pare
have
it down
one.
to 4.
Yeah.
Like
Just
goat-
have
we could get
one
rid of
and let
goat
it go.
grammar.
One and let it go. Yeah, I think
We
that's a
need
good
somebody
idea.
else to manage this Patreon too. I never check this shit.
Well, how do you mean you don't check this shit?
I got 37 notifications.
Except for
Chris.
tagging you all the time.
People are signing up and you're not hooking them up with Slack.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the other
I don't
problem.
know.
All right, so maybe don't sign up for the Slack.
Don't sign up.
Well, you can sign up for it. You're just not going to get in.
You're just not going to get in at all.
Whatever,
should
guys.
complain,
I'm working
so-
on it. I got some stuff. I got things moving and shaking. We'll figure this all out.
Oh,
I'll get
shit.
into AJ. AJ
I
should
still-
manage this.
I do need
Yeah, I
need
can
the
manage it
password
for
or
that.
something from you so I can move the charges over to a different card at some point too.
No, I already,
can manage
I already
it.
pay all those. I already switched them.
I'll
You
just
switch
check
it?
it every time
Mine,
we do
yeah.
the pre-show.
Okay.
What, AJ? Yes. AJ, you
Yeah.
can already manage it?
I need overarching access. I only have like the,
Oh,
the
over.
I only have like
Arching?
the editing access.
No,
I don't
but-
have the full.
What are you logging? Are
access.
you logging under info at Bad Movie Night or whatever?
No, we haven't.
Oh, you
Don't give it away. You wonder why your
What's the
account's got
password?
hacked. You're like,
Password is-
are you using password 123 with the
Did you just
email
get
address
hacked?
of?
Did you just get hacked?
My
No.
evil eye.
At least I didn't run for Pig Queen or whatever.
He's a pig queen, Jerry.
He's a pigman.
Anyways.
Oh my god.
The thing I
It's a
do
great
want to
podcast. So
the thing I do want to address about the podcast is last week's episode. There has been this digital glitching going on. I don't
It
know
is
if
so
it's something
bad.
Yeah,
to
it was
do
weird.
with the computer, my computer, or what.
No,
I'm
it's StreamYard. Sucks
StreamYard.
balls.
Yeah.
StreamYard seems to suck balls, according to Aaron's scientific
Yes.
theory.
To be
And
specific.
so we're
technical
working
term.
on something.
You can
but-
read all about it in the medical Slack if you join Patreon. If Chris ever actually reads the emails and adds you. $2.
whatever, guys. All right.
You got a little going on. You're good. Let us help you.
think of all
Yeah.
the Irene posts you're missing.
Viv has nothing to do. Have him do it.
He's
you
already
literally-
archiving channels. I just got a notification.
Are you serious?
Clean it
Oh
up.
gosh.
What the hell?
What's happening
Going
now?
on? Aaron's
Is that an
Now
house
there's
is burning
Amber
down.
alerts.
I
going
got
on.
an Amber Alert. Shit.
Oh my god.
Pork Princess is missing. They're in a Hyundai. Plate number PIG, the
I do
the
not
notorious
like-
PIG.
I don't like
Alert!
the Amber
We need the
alerts.
pork princess.
There's an event.
There's a
There's
car
a-
wash opening.
You should make it.
Tractor pull happening right now.
I would
AJ.
go.
You should make her a T-shirt like "Runner Up
funny.
Pork Princess of
You're not going to
1992."
make a
Oh my
T-shirt.
God.
Did you say runner up?
She said she didn't win.
But
Hey,
you
Amazing
hey,
happening,
runner
guys.
or runner?
I got second runner up in the Little Princess contest, okay? So suck on that.
Okay, that's third place.
So did Spiv.
Second runner up is what you tell a little kid to make them feel better about being in third.
Are you
I
saying
got to
runner?
ride on the float.
That's pretty cool.
Aaron, are you
It was
saying
great.
runner or rudder?
I cannot enunciate clearly, Chris. So it is
It's sick.
runner, but because my mouth and face just generally is awful, it comes out as runner. I can't help it. I was born like this. Okay.
So anyway, Halloween party.
Oh yeah,
Halloween
we're here to talk about a
party,
movie.
guys. It
Oh,
is
we're having a
spooky
party?
season, and we are back for our annual Halloween episode. This is
Oh,
episode
where are our
3.
costumes?
I'm
Hey,
I got Star Wars shirt.
Yeah, I'm
Does that
dressed up
count?
as a podcaster. What do you want?
Boo.
Lindsay's in
Got
season.
tie dye on. I'm a hippie.
Okay, we did it. We everybody dressed up.
Chris has an eye disease.
I do.
You did some killer makeup.
Yeah, that's some good
Thanks,
makeup.
All right.
AJ's got the
AJ's
basement of a murderer. I don't know.
What was that screaming I just
That's a
heard?
dog.
It was
Oh
AJ's
my
basement.
God. Cursed episode. Guys, let's get to it. Let's talk
15
about.
minutes. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. I
Nice
didn't do
history
this.
hole, Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron, abbreviate
Wait.
history holes.
Moving on.
This
We can skip it. Let's just skip it.
no.
I miss your costumes.
Yeah.
I know. It's too much fucking work.
Jesus Christ. You give me
Set
shit.
yourself
Anyways.
up for it.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Here we
yeah,
go.
like-
Here we go. Here we go. AJ. But his Halloween party about a boot.
A boot.
a boot.
A computer malware program might bring your true fears to life.
What is your fear?
Can two college students solve the
D9.
digital mystery?
It's a girl.
The Hackers
Could a loose
basement
Brit be the
virus.
cause of all their problems?
Let them go.
Or will
You
the
let them
balloon
go.
babies catch them in the end? Find out in the new age horror classic that is Halloween Party.
It's a party.
British America's Canadian. They have free healthcare, and I want that shit. Thank
I don't
you.
care if I die. I get free healthcare.
Dude, if I lived in Canada, there would be a doctor over here treating my eye, literally right now. And I'd be like, thank you, and he'd be like, no bill necessary, no tipping necessary. By the way,
he'd say that
Tipping.
eye doesn't look good,
You
eh?
tip your doctor.
I went to Elevation Burger, and they made me tip.
You don't.
They're like,
no, you put zero.
Elevation Burger?
Oh well, he's like, well, you got to put a tip because it won't. Because I was like tapping it, and he's like, yeah, I'll put a tip in first.
You put zero.
It came up to $44 for 3 burgers and
Oh
one
my
order of
God,
fries
Chris.
with no drinks.
Stop
Yes,
buying
you and
burgers.
your burgers.
Go to
Just saying.
Costco, get a giant bag of burgers, make them at home for $1.
Ridiculous. Aaron, let's
Aaron
move
is
on
so
and do the
loud.
history hole. So here,
Am I loud?
It's on automatic. It's on automatic. Just let it go.
I talk softly for his
Here we go.
Awesome. I keep losing audio during your videos. I have no idea why.
It mutes.
No, I mean I lose the music. It plays for a second, then stops, then plays for a second.
That's how it is for me too.
Really?
Okay.
I'm Brian Sanchez.
Yep. It's like that every
StreamYard.
week.
The
Well, okay,
art of
let's talk about-
streams.
Halloween Party, a little film released in 2019. It was first released in the United Kingdom on August 24th, 2019 at the Fright Fest. It was later released in October 27th, 2020 for the DVD premiere in the United States.
Okay.
Yep. Its only title, including in India, is Halloween Party. There are some other translations, like in Spain, it's Fiesta de Halloween. It all means generally the same thing. It's a terrible name, if you ask me, but we'll get into that. Yeah, it just sounds bad. Stupid, even.
Well, there's
Yeah.
not a Halloween party.
Yeah. It's not a pork princess party, that's sure.
The Dude Bros were having a
PPP.
Halloween party.
True.
The Dude Bros. All right, so our writer and director for this film was Jay Dahl. You probably don't recognize him from anything, but he's directed 18 things, things like Sex with Robots or Sex with Hot Robots, like we talked about last week.
No,
There Are
sex with
Monsters.
ugly robots. Jeez.
Yeah. He's done a couple of shorts that he also turned into a full film. He did a These Are Monsters short, and then he did a full film version of it. Has a 5.3 on IMDb, so it may be worth checking out. He's also done episodes for TV series Keeping Canada Alive, Everyone's Famous, and Real East Coast.
Nova Scotia is pretty east.
Nova Scotia.
That's where they filmed it, yeah?
Is that where they filmed it?
I think they filmed it there, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, the tagline for this film is Get Haunted.
Well, that's stupid too.
It is.
I know.
It is.
Deadpan. Okay.
Just like
Rebecca, you just cracked me the hell up. There's so many times if I go back and like listen to the podcast, I didn't hear it the first time, and I
fingers
just,
out and just.
and I'm just like, why wasn't that? Why didn't I hear that at first time? Because it was so damn funny. We do have Amy Groening, who might be related to Matt Groening of Simpsons fame. I don't know. She's our main character, Grace. Yeah. Cinematography was by Kyle Cameron. Possibly related to Kirk Cameron? Fuck if I know.
Stop with this possibly related bullshit. You have no idea what you're saying.
Just
He's
because
done-
they have
This
the
is a
same last name.
He's done camera and electrical work for Lex, the TV series, Roaming, Casanova Killers, Fast and Fierce Death Race, which is just bad. He also did work for Trailer Park Boys. You probably know that one. Yeah, lots of TV work as a camera operator. I don't really necessarily have major issues with him, more so the editing. Our music was by some guy. Don't really remember the music at all in this film, other than that intro music being terrible. That is Halloween Party. Could not find anything as far as budget.
It was low.
It's obviously low, but not super low. There was some money spent here on certain things. It was filmed in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Don't you know?
Been there.
What is going on now?
It's just Olivia. She does that. She wants me to come in the room.
Come here so I can kill you.
She's
Get the
deaf,
fuck
too.
in here.
Right now, are you seeing this shit?
I'll have forever then.
Olivia.
That's what I got for this week's Not So History Hole.
Okay. Well, all right then. Time to move on and talk about Halloween Party.
You say keep it short.
Hey everyone, this is Chris, and just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienightshow. Olivia had a mouse on the couch.
A real
Oh.
mouse?
A real
A real one?
Her toy mouse.
Oh,
Look at that! Look at it!
Pretty much.
Mouse!
Look what I did.
Anyways, before we get started in this, just one real quick question.
Is this where the roofie party's at?
turn down the bro dial.
Yeah. I'm HIV negative. So douchey.
God.
So gross.
All right, AJ, what did you think of Halloween Party?
It was interesting. It looks good. Like the cinematography's not bad. Some of the acting's good. Some of the dialogue was pretty funny at times, honestly. I think where the movie really doesn't work is when you get into these horror sequences. It's supposed to be scary, and it's not at all. It just falls flat. There's no suspense. There were things I liked about the movie, and I would say I was never bored watching this movie. Like, I was fairly entertained through the whole movie, which I think it is a testament to it. So it wasn't bad.
Aaron.
Yeah, this was way better than I expected. I thought this was going to be just awful, terrible bullshit. And it is awful, terrible bullshit, but it is fairly fun for what it is. I did like some of the creature effects and stuff. They're super cheesy, but they're fun. Not scary in the slightest. I did find the lady who played Grace to be pretty decent actress in this. Like, she was holding it together pretty well. Yeah, I mean, it's a cheesy horror movie. It seems like it's aimed at teeny boppers, and I think that's fine. It was all right.
Rebecca.
Yeah, I didn't think it was bad either. I thought it just needed to be like dialed up a notch. Like, it was just kind of like here, but it could have gone a little bit more and made it that much better. Like, it was not super scary or super thriller. It was just kind of
It was the Canadian in it. It was too nice.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't be sorry. We can't be too offensive.
Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
sorry, guys. Didn't mean to scare you that much. So sorry.
After I murder you, you want to go to Tim Hortons?
Lindsay, what'd you think?
Yeah, this is much better than I expected. It is a pretty funny movie. I mean, usually horror comedy is a little too juvenile for me sometimes, but this had some legitimately funny stuff in it. A lot of the effects just didn't work for me. They were just a little too
Cheeseball?
a little too silly. There were some old-fashioned horror elements in this that I liked, as far as like cliches and stuff like that they highlighted. That I enjoyed that aspect of it, and I liked the two leads. I thought they had good chemistry. And there's also some like silly bad movie stuff in here too.
You didn't
as
like
well.
the Toilet of Terror?
No, that was a little too silly. But there was just no. But there was some other stuff where it was like, oh yeah, you're just being super silly now, and you don't realize it.
Yeah.
So
Intense keyboard fumbling sequence.
yeah, I'm just like, can we?
That's
Okay.
why I
Type
think
it
they
in.
weren't taking it
Did you not
seriously. I
plug
think
it
it was
in?
supposed to be.
Oh no, it was
Silly.
supposed to be. There were funny sequences, but there was also some other stuff where I'm like, really, what the fuck? But overall, it was good.
Spiff, what'd you think?
I thought this was a fun movie. It was a very predictable story. But
Story.
Oh my God, he went Canadian.
I went full Canadian. No, it's I enjoyed this one. I mean, everyone kind of covered things. I mean, it did get a little too silly at times, but I think it was to kind of lighten the tension a bit, and the target audience was definitely kind of a younger crowd. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, it kept my interest the whole time. The effects were well done. I thought that was a little suspenseful at times. I wanted to know what happened next, and yeah.
I liked it as well. I think it does a couple of things. A bunch of the horror, like the scare scenes, are from other movies. Like it's got that It Follows scene where he's looking out through the whatever walk and the guy's approaching him. It's got like Wreck in there with that like nighttime night vision scene, but they're done pretty poorly, not effective. I think my biggest thing with the movie was that it like didn't follow its own rules that it set, and it was like annoying because it just made me so confused at that point. And we'll get into where that happens. But other than that, the premise is also incredibly dumb. If you drop a weight on top of a brick inside my
The
closet,
balloon babies will
triggers-
get
The
you.
bricks are rotting, Chris. Those bricks are rotting.
Balloon babies are the jelly children that are coming.
the rotted brick triggers the balloon
Beware
baby
of the guy with 18 dicks.
to send a DOS computer program that if you don't answer, you die.
Right.
Who comes up with that? That's the dumbest shit
When
I've
did
ever
they?
heard.
I guess they had a lot of time being
Forwards,
trapped in the
Chris, it's
basement to learn
forwards.
programming.
Well, yeah, they had computer class. Didn't you see
Yeah.
that picture in the
Yeah,
book?
these guys and these kids were in the hospital in like 2004,
Yeah.
and no one remembers them.
And they shot a documentary on 16 millimeter film in 2004.
And there's a book about it.
And the
These
doctor
people-
aged like 40 years.
Yeah.
A lot of things have happened since 2002, though. You got to cut them a little slack.
Yeah, but like they don't even remember that there used to be a hospital on the site of the door.
Yeah.
What?
These
It
are
was a
just
little
Gen,
silly.
this is
It was
Gen
a
Z
little
for you, Spib. Gen Z
Aye,
right
that's
there. For
If
you.
it didn't happen last week, it didn't happen.
Yeah. But that whole like convoluted rule system they set up, I was like, all right, I wrapped my head around it. But then like halfway through the movie, Canadian Harry Potter is held against his will and isn't able to type his deepest fear into the computer programming, thus sealing his fate to death. He gets up and he's like, we're all gonna die now. And I'm like, why?
Yeah. that
And then
makes
the
no
movie
sense.
doesn't say
Yeah,
why.
well, because
Right.
the way that they frame it, it's this pop-up thing that's like, what's your biggest fear? You have like 60 seconds to type it in, otherwise the thing will come to life and will kill you. But it's kind of like the curse to be passed on. Like if you answer, then it auto forwards to someone else, and if you don't,
Yeah,
it
it's the
kills you.
Ring.
And it's like the Ring,
Right.
but with a
There was
pop-up.
There was even a movie about this with computers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Probably.
There was.
Like
There was a
mid-2000s.
Well, there was a recent Netflix movie too that had something very similar to this as well.
Yeah.
But this movie was clearly like, well, I like The Ring. I like It Follows.
Harry
I like
Potter.
this. What if we just? I like Harry Potter. What if the lead character
I
is Harry
like
Potter?
computer
but comedian?
programs from 1993.
What if we just throw it all together?
They're like playing Oregon Trail as they're writing this.
But it was kind of
I
smart
died
because
of dysentery.
it had those moments where it was like spider vaginas in the trailer, and we're like, oh, this is going to be great.
Right.
But then,
Yeah.
as the movie reveals what she's actually talking about,
Yeah, I wanted vagina spiders. I was very disappointed.
There was
We almost got
Okay,
it.
Chris, capture that. We're gonna need to use that one again.
I wanted.
Save it for Christmas.
We'll send that
It
into the
It was
network
disappointing. You can't promise vagina spiders and not deliver.
Right.
Okay.
They might have. I mean, they hinted at them at the end.
It's like
Okay,
when
I
you
got
show a
you.
gun on stage, it has to
Yeah.
go off.
I've unlocked a new fear. To be honest.
Chekhov's
This is
vagina
Chekhov's
spider.
Oh boy.
I mean, they may have. What? What now? Why are you always yelling at me? Anyways, they may have revealed the vagina spider.
Oh, you got divorced because of that. Now you have a cat that's yelling at you too.
Where do you think she picked it up from?
Uh,
So
I
the
learned
other,
it from you.
Yeah.
so I think like production quality wise, I think the movie looks pretty good. There's a lot of times where they will show a shot and then cut in on the exact same shot and reframe it, and that felt cheap to me.
Yeah.
But other than that, my main problem with the production was this music tracks. These music tracks that just they did not fit at all for me in any way.
I thought they were completely forgettable.
I
I'll play
don't
it- I'll
I don't
play it.
remember them.
music.
Just
Here we
that
go.
one
Here's-
with the
here's
credits.
one.
It's like blood rave music.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into like a Nine Inch Nails song or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Music for Blade or something.
Jamie, yeah, it does. Jamie says vagina spider sounds like my ex-girlfriend, which is funny because we all know Jamie.
They say I have vagina spiders. Wish I was a poor princess.
That's good, Aaron. You want to keep going?
No,
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah, just keep
No.
going. Fill out the rest of the podcast for us.
head like a history hole.
I wanna be the second runner-up.
Better than. Come on, Spev.
Are we doing closer? Is that what you guys are doing?
What's
No, we're just
happening right now?
general 9 Inch
That's what I was
Nails
doing.
is vibe. He was.
Sounded
yeah.
like Spiv was doing closer. I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Who's
Let's talk about the pig people.
The pig.
Oh man, pig
the
people.
big people had two sets of ears. It bugged me.
Well,
So-
one was like a real ear, and one was from the
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah,
Right.
The mask was over the pig person. Yeah,
Wait,
which is a
what?
weird
It was
choice.
Over a
Why not
pig
just?
person?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wearing like a
The
paper
pig was
mask
wearing
on
a
top
pig
of like
mask, yeah.
yeah,
To cover up the jelliness.
yeah.
So
was
is
a
this
weird
a pig
choice.
mask or a pig person?
That's a
That's
mask.
a pig person.
That's a big person. 'cause
He
they
had hooves.
He had hooves.
It's a
All right,
pig man.
a couple things.
He's
Hey, I know a pig when I see one, and that was a pig.
We have to take Lindsay's word on this.
Yeah, like, Lindsay's the expert
Actually,
here.
maybe not because she didn't get the princess.
I'm not the superior authority.
You're the runner-up to
See?
the
There it
runner-up
is.
of the
Oh,
superior.
AJ's right. It was a
Yeah.
pig mask.
It's a
it's a
pig
pig man.
person.
On a pig
Why not just
person.
have the
Yes.
Why
the
not have a
pig,
pig person?
face?
I have
That'd
a
be cooler.
question.
But later, the pig person's not revealed in the Encyclopedia of Freaky People.
No. That's what kills
Was
you.
this the fear?
Is the fear.
It's just
Yeah.
yeah. I know. But what does
So-
that have to do with the balloon children or whatever the hell they're called?
They
No,
made, they made the
balloon
program.
children.
The balloon children live under the bricks and they have a Halloween
Yeah.
party.
Yeah,
Duh.
They had
And they're
Halloween
really
parties every
good.
day.
They're really good at JavaScript.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, it was 2002.
It was Flash. It was Flash.
It's like,
baby.
it's such like an
Flash.
X Files episode, like the balloon children that are like mutated from.
Is it a real thing? I hope it isn't. I didn't look
Oh.
it up.
was
She's
the
the
cover?
most
Oh, balloon
helpful
babies.
fucking librarian ever.
Because she was alive
She
10
knows
years ago
everything
and remembers
about this place.
Yeah, she gives them a film and a projector and a screen and everything.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah, you should go to a
It
library.
is a real
once in
thing?
while. They don't have them in Iowa. That's the problem.
What, libraries?
They banned them,
Libraries.
just like we're trying to do here.
No, the
You can
library's
only
cool.
have
It's
books
true.
about pigs.
I like the library. You get to see all the freaks on the computers. 'cause
Pig
everyone
Princess
the
goes to
computer, but
Porktown.
freaks to the library.
And
Only straight white pigs in this
Right.
library.
the only kind of incest we allow is in the Bible.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, this is not a political show.
What's going
I
on
don't.
here?
I don't know. We went from pig people to
We have a lot
Oh,
to cover
God.
We
here.
went from pig people to horrible.
It's all about porking. It's humanity.
Let's talk about
The human
Canadian Harry
condition.
Potter. What did we
Okay.
think of Canadian Harry Potter?
I liked
He wasn't
Canadian
bad.
Harry
he was
Potter.
I
good.
thought he
Yeah,
did a good
I feel
job.
like the acting wasn't too bad on this. I saw that a lot of the actors were nominated for like real film awards because of their
Really?
skill. Yeah,
They were good.
on IMDb. That's pretty cool.
Okay. He was all right. I think even the douchey guys were good at being douchey guys. They were over the top, but that's
Yeah,
kind of how those
they got perfect douches.
douche bros are.
Yeah,
The librarian was fine. The main character, I thought she was pretty good. I really had no issues with her.
But okay, so the douchey bros.
Which one's Bubbles? Is that
See,
Bubbles?
This
Oh,
is where
Bubbles,
I
yeah.
think this is where I
Bubbles
think
gets
happened. You know that scene where they hold Lego Harry Potter. What's not Lego Harry Potter? What's his fucking kid's name?
Specials.
Spencer?
I'll just play it. Here we go.
Run out, guys. No.
That's lame. Jesus Christ. All this for that.
You're such a dick.
Don't tell me. Now you're gonna die because your little virus said so. Is that it?
No, Court. I'm not gonna die. We all are.
Oh,
So I think I have a theory.
Yeah, what's your theory?
I think my theory is that his fear is that the balloon people come and kill people.
But no, that
because-
could be. But he says his fear earlier is bears.
It's bears.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the joke at the
Changed
end.
it.
And that's what
But he
comes
changed
at the
it
end.
when he
then.
learned
Bears.
about balloons.
When he learned
That's a
about the
terrible
balloon
theory.
people.
But okay, well, no, hear me
They
out. Hear
took
me out.
over his fear.
Well, oh yeah, he becomes scared of the birthday party, right?
The
Or
Halloween,
the Halloween party.
The
yeah.
Halloween
Yeah,
the
party.
his
birthday party.
Halloween party. But hear me out. The people that die then after that, like the guy who gets killed by the poop lady, his
Yeah.
isn't the poop lady. That's one of the Halloween girls.
Yeah, that makes no
Yeah.
sense that they start coming alive and killing people
Well,
because
that was
it's.
his fear was that they would come.
But he
alive.
didn't do the game.
Right.
I mean,
so he
there's
had
lots of
no
stuff that
idea.
doesn't make sense either. Because the
Yeah,
girl
I
in the
don't know why
beginning
they're
didn't play the
going
game, and
after-
she still, you know.
Is that
The
a
girl
foot
in the
hand?
beginning, the pig girl, pig people
Yeah.
girl. She knows what happens in this thing because she said, "Oh, that's just a dumb witch." After if you don't answer, blah, blah, blah. So
Yeah.
she's done it before, and she wasn't.
Or
killed.
she's
exactly.
seen it
That's
happen.
right.
That's the
Seen
Heard it-
someone
she's
do
heard it from
it.
someone
Yeah.
Heard
else.
about
Yeah.
it.
It's a mistake in the plot.
Because they figure out that there's other people that have died from this before they stumble across it.
Can we talk about how stupid it is that it's activated by them walking into the closet and stepping on a brick?
Well, that's like the initial.
It's a rotting
Yeah.
brick, AJ. It's
That
rotting.
is the worst
rotting.
part of this movie.
It's like a Minecraft
Yeah.
trigger button.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a Minecraft piston.
But it triggers like on the phone, on the computer, like
Any
Just
like,
everywhere.
closest electronic, yeah.
sense.
People in a
And it
different
knows
house.
Who you are?
right.
How about you just don't explain it at all, and that's a better solution than that?
Yeah. It's just
They needed
random
some
instead.
connection to be able to let them out. Then at the
Yeah.
end.
Well, I was hoping that they'd like it'd be like
Let
Indiana
the right
Jones,
one
like they
out.
go down into the, that would have been cool.
Didn't
Open the brick and
Yeah,
discover
I was.
it.
I thought that for sure they would end up in the old hospital.
I was
right?
hoping to see that. That would have been neat.
What were you saying, Spiff?
Yeah, I figured when they went to the tunnels, yeah, we'd get into the old hospital too. But yeah, the ending of this reminded me of the one Sam Raimi movie,
Drag Me to Hell.
Drag Me to Hell,
I can see that a little
because
bit.
you think everything's resolved,
But it's not.
and
Yeah.
it's not.
That's fair.
Drag Me to Hell's pretty great.
That was a fun one.
Isn't that how the oh gosh, what is it? Yeah, that's how the ring ends, isn't it? They think they solve all the problems and they let her out, and it turns out that their problems have just.
I don't remember how
Just
the
begun.
ring ends.
That's the twist of the
Spoilers.
ring. You let her out. You weren't supposed to let her free. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But before we even get to the end, we have some good sequences. We have a sequence
there's a
with an
few.
old man.
So silly.
That's like Aaron on the
L,
podcast.
L,
That's what
L,
that is.
L, L.
It's a shame that like these are the parts where the movie
L,
falls
L.
apart. Because if those were like somewhat good, this movie would have been pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That sequence was ridiculously edited to the music. though.
Ridiculous.
It was
terrible.
almost like they're like, this is actually going really well. We should totally fuck
Yeah.
this up.
it's so cheesy.
I mean,
What was he
all
trying
the
to say?
all the
What do
death
we think?
sequences.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was the
I
L?
like Bubbles. I like that then because it reminds me of It Follows. Like someone's watching him all the time. That was cool. Like I like stuff
Oh,
like
the,
that.
the
man?
tall
Like,
man. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
It's a
creepy.
tall man.
It would have
How
been
did he
better
get
if it was
killed,
like,
though?
oh,
Yeah, this-
you know,
this is
we're
It
trying to take a more
Follows.
serious tone. Doing stuff like that would have been cool.
How fucking tall was that guy? Good lord.
Well, he was a
He's on
kid,
a
so
hill, man.
everybody
It's a
saw.
grassy knoll.
I know, but he's looking at him right now, and he's like
JFK.
above an 8-foot fence. But he's like 9 feet tall.
Slenderman.
Back and to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. That one was like serious at first.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
like that, we're saying that was the It Follows scene,
Yeah,
but
that
then
one,
like,
it was less fear and more trauma.
Yeah.
but what's not clear to me is he goes to this food truck and he's standing in line all nervous, and then the food truck person turns into the killer creature
Friend of
man.
man.
So do other people see it?
Well, I don't know because
I
then
don't know.
later they explain he died at a children's playground.
Yeah, like he
Like
ran.
so we don't even
yeah.
see any of the resolved situation of what happened, so we don't know.
That looks like me with my infected eye.
I don't know. It just seems cheap when you do stuff like that.
It does seem cheap,
Yeah,
and then you
it's
have
low
like
budget. Yeah.
exciting sequences like this.
There you go.
The keyboard
See it.
couch.
Shit,
Fuck's
sorry.
sake, Spencer. 20 seconds. Hurry.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh my god. Fuck. Shit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's like those infomercials with people trying to put dishes away, like, oh God, it dropped it everywhere. Ah.
Those are great. I love those so much. Are you completely incompetent and unable to cook spaghetti? Have we got the device for
We
you?
have the thing for you.
But the movie was self-aware enough
Duct
because
tape. It's fucking
there's,
duct tape.
there's like moments later where like Harry Potter's like looking at a kid in a mask. And he's like, "That kid, him, he's blah blah," and then he
Yeah.
takes
That
the
was
mask
funny.
off. He's
I'm like,
That
it's
was-
Brendan.
Yeah, Brendan's
Down the street. you babysitting my sister.
it was funny at times.
Yeah. I felt like
There was a
the
good
early dialogue in the
balance, I
movie
thought.
when they're hanging out in the room was really funny when they're talking to each other, like the two girls. I thought that was like written really well.
That was written really.
Yeah.
That felt real.
Yeah.
Like that
I
dialogue.
thought it was
and
gonna
the
be too
text
good of a
and stuff.
movie.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I don't
When
really
the-
hang out with a bunch of 20-year-old girls, so I don't know what they would normally talk like.
They talk about Dylan, the naked
Well,
surfer. That's
yeah,
who they
you
talk
See
about.
that guy's butt
Yeah.
crack?
I mean, I'd talk about him too.
But it was funny. Like it was generally funny. Like it was written well. You know?
It felt more real. They go and they do like inventory overnight, or the one girl does, and she's texting the other one, and it looked legit as well. Like,
Oh, the text is great.
yeah,
Hungry. What does it say?
yeah, hungry.
Hungry.
What'd you think of the poop lady? He has no dick. Man lost his dick.
No.
That is just terrifying.
She
I
Why
don't
is
know
he
what to
shit
think.
with the door open? He lives in a dorm with a bunch
Oh.
of dudes.
And he was
walk
mad that he
around.
might have to
Yell
shut
at
it.
them.
You've never been
Yeah.
in a frat house, I take
Dude,
it.
you assert dominance.
Is that what they do? They shit with the
You
door
assert
open?
dominance.
A lot of
They
lot of
don't
frat
care.
house guys. I guess it depends on the fraternity and stuff, but yeah, that stuff happens.
I would not shit with the door
Especially in a dude bro house.
Yeah, in a dude bro house for sure.
There's
Absolutely.
probably not even a door.
You just get a, hey, dude, come look at this.
Did you smell that, man?
Yeah, like
If
this
I
is
was-
really cheesy,
I'm gonna go
too.
Yeah, it
some heat.
was.
Like the screen hits and stuff. It's just like why do you even do it?
Yeah, it's bad.
That's where it shows the cheapness.
Yeah.
If I was this
probably
lead
the-
character, I would stop fucking taking midday naps. Because
Oh my God,
all the
What's wrong with her?
time.
Always waking up
be
by
Are you
some
frustrated.
issue.
get your iron level checked or something?
I thought about that too. I was like, oh my god, I wish I could sleep like
She's
that.
sleeping again.
She has a sleep mask. You can sleep.
I love how their one plan is just to like flee at one point. Like,
Go to-
Let's just get the
What a
fuck out of
Cleveland.
here.
Just
Yeah.
go.
They're
Just
gonna
Going
go.
to Cleveland. Is that
Death
what they
can't
said?
chase you.
I've been there. Why?
Do you have a better
It's a long
plan?
way from Nova Scotia.
I guess.
gosh.
So the other thing is he says that thing and that everybody's gonna die, and so everybody starts dying. They meet up and are running away. They get in that car. We just showed the sequence and are attacked by a creature, and then they start running into the building like they know exactly where they're going, and they end up in like the depths of these tunnels. But it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
the hospital tunnels. It's just
No.
like weird
Yeah, it's
college
just like-
tunnels.
It's between
between the
buildings.
buildings,
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
It's the houses in between, Chris.
Some schools in where it gets a lot of snow will do that.
Oh,
So you can
interesting.
still get to class.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense because they are in Canada. So
Masonic Lodge in Elizabethtown, the old buildings are all connected
Yep,
by
they're
tunnels.
gonna-
Yeah, it's like a common thing.
A
that
lot of the old
tunnels
Hershey
under
Foods buildings were
colleges-
connected with
Yeah.
tunnels.
I can tell you
Interesting.
that.
but why did they
I've
go
been
down
in
there into the darkness?
I don't know. So they could
Oh.
talk about Dungeons and Dragons and how she had been down there once. Like,
Oh, you're
'Cause
a
she's a
bigger
nerd,
nerd than
too.
me.
It's a girl. That dialogue was terrible.
And then yeah, and then-
when she comes in.
No,
with
I
the
think
nerd
they were
and-
supposed they heard her what she
Yeah.
had said, so they were
is that supposed to be
Playing it
scary?
up.
You
Read
couldn't
her
see anything?
text
yeah.
with their nerd technology.
Don't
Hold on.
trust
Hey.
the campus Wi-Fi.
They're talking about something different than you, AJ.
I know.
sniffing her
That's always the
pack.
problem.
Go for it, AJ.
But whose problem is it?
Everybody's.
Oh, okay. that scene you're talking about where she walks in and they all accuse her of being a girl or whatever. Is that what you're talking
They
about?
accuse her.
Because
We suspect.
they had read her texts about her going to
Yeah.
see the weird computer nerds, so they were making fun of her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand
No,
now?
they are weird
Yeah.
computer nerds. But
They are.
So are you.
I like how AJ brought this up. I'm prompting him to talk, and he will not even say a goddamn thing. Just
That
rubbing
wasn't what
it
I was
right
talking
in my face.
about. I was talking
Dude,
about
he's
the
making a
tunnel
wheel.
scene.
He's making a Jesus.
Oh,
wheel.
you're right. They were talking about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
so-
were
Sorry.
talking
Because
about.
what I
I'm
was
sorry,
talking about
AJ,
was
I'm
related to what we had
Yes,
just talked
you're
about.
right. You're right. Now, what were you saying about the tunnel system?
Oh, I was curious if it like you thought the intention was supposed to be scary because you couldn't see anything. Like,
it was very
Well,
dark.
and then it was just
It's
like
fine.
really,
Correct, seen him talk.
Then we get the
really done.
yeah, exactly, Chris. That's what I was thinking of.
I don't know what this was. It's not good.
It's a
It
shit.
Shelf. It's a shelf, Chris.
It
A
leads
fucking
to
shelf.
well, they mentioned like, well, they won't be able to see us without light, but then they have their cell phone and it's just lighting their face in the darkness. I'm like, well, they can still
Yeah,
see
why
you
didn't they use
then.
the flashlight app? Like, that's what I was wondering.
Because
Because
their
it
cell
would-
phone only had 1%.
But they could run that.
So they're-
They could run that app
Bluetoothing
off
to a
it.
camera
Yes.
and watching video.
That'll work.
Yeah.
But she charges her phone down.
In
the
Canada,
tunnel, too.
power drains slowly.
I
Okay.
just don't understand like those common sense things. Like sometimes the writing was really good, and then stuff like that. It's like, what was going on?
Yeah,
I really feel like they're like, oh shit, this is too good. We're not going to pull it off. Let's dumb it down.
Maybe, or
That's what it
maybe
feels
they're
like.
maybe they're just filming and making up those sequences as they go because there's nothing
That
on
could
paper
be.
for, you know. And
Then
they're
I think they're
vowed.
just trying to get because I mean they do it throughout, just little horror
Yeah.
cliche stuff where this kind of POV, you know, grainy night vision stuff is another cliche of some horror. I don't know. I think that's what they were going for, but I could be wrong.
I wasn't satisfied with Harry Potter's death. Canadian
Yeah,
Harry
that
Potter's death.
sucked. It was
I didn't
so
think he actually
I thought he
died.
was gonna survive. Yeah.
Yeah.
it was terrible.
I was rooting for
Yeah.
their love affair. I was more
Yeah.
interested in that storyline than
Oh,
the goddamn
jeez,
balloon
they-
bot.
They had that very
babies.
awkward conversation about will they fuck
Will they fuck movies? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
But no,
Oh, but
it
not
was
us,
so
not us.
just very, very little fanfare over his death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there should have been like
was
a
very
climactic
anticlimactic.
moment or something.
He was a
when
good
dies.
character.
He was a good
Yes.
character.
He
Everyone-
deserved
should've-
more.
He should have at least had a
Everyone's
good
house.
dying line or something silly.
Something.
That would have been
I
something
like
for him.
watching him run with his backpack on. He keeps his arms pretty straight. It's interesting to watch.
They should
You
just
kind of have to do that.
where
When the
he's
backpack
like
flies off.
trying
Yeah.
to decode the program or something. It's going wrong, and they're
Yeah, and he's like-
closing in on him.
He's
you know,
hacking
like,
it, but he
that's how
can't
you
keep up with
kill
how
him.
fast it changes or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
That'd been cool. Like,
he just
what was your
dies, like,
favorite? Who was your favorite balloon baby? Which one did you like the most?
the
guy in the
skinless
bed.
one.
Skinless one was pretty cool, right?
The Inside Out one, yeah.
Yeah, why didn't we get more of that?
The
That was
hospital
terrifying.
bag.
That would be expensive. I think that's why.
Yeah.
Like to make.
And like this scene, like that would be scary if the music fit the tone and there was a suspense built properly. You know?
Yeah, the music was terrible.
You guys didn't like the guy with like 6 legs and
Yeah,
That
he
was
too.
cool.
his head?
That was
Yeah.
pretty cool. That was cool.
That also was kind of too close to real life, and babies come out
It
like
was
that
sad.
sometimes.
That was actually
Yeah, it
pretty sad.
was.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way the Inside Out band would still be alive
Mm-mm.
to like an adult like
He
that.
was in a hospital bag, Chris.
What's a hospital bag?
I don't know.
They
just
Ziploc
stoned him
bagged
in.
everything
They
in.
just- They sealed him in the
he's,
walls.
he's fine now. But I like how his head is right side. Like
Mm-hmm.
he had skin there.
He had all the teeth.
And then what was the girl, the poop girl? Like, what was
She had frog eyes.
Yeah.
that? What it was? What does that do for you? And she wore a mask.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
had like this thing.
What kind of fucking disease shits you out? A person with 20 arms, a frog
Well,
lady, a guy
it
with
was the lake was
Radiation.
polluted.
Radiation,
Yeah.
dude.
The water source
It
was,
was
messed up.
It's Teflon, Chris.
cyanide
Yeah.
or whatever. They made up
Yeah.
some chemical name.
I don't think radiation does that, AJ.
Yeah, it does.
Causes
'cause I've seen
mutation in
fish in
humans,
the
yes.
Susquehanna River that have multiple eyes. So yeah, it does.
It made frog people? Did it make frog people?
No, but it causes
I
the
rest
body
my
to
case,
mutate.
Your Honor.
Not yet.
I rest my case.
Give it
You want to
time.
be a frog
Or
person?
not that we've seen.
I want a frog person. Let's listen to a little bit more of this music.
Actually, I think it could work if it had drums and it was mixed a little better. But that sounds more like a Jason Bourne scene or something.
They're running.
They
I don't
were
know.
running. Yeah, it doesn't really fit at all.
No.
Let's take a look here at the end when she frees them, which does stop them from hunting everybody and killing people. Which I don't know. Were they just killing people who were somehow related to the thing? Because
They
again,
killed all those trick or treaters.
Harry Potter unleashes the demon with those three guys.
Yes.
But then the girl wasn't even anywhere. She was at her own place, so she wasn't even a part of that. But then
True.
you're right; they kill all the trick or treaters too. So it's like, did they kill
I feel
everyone
like-
in Canada?
I feel like the better story would have been that the Jelly Babies were still alive and were
Jelly
still operating.
babies.
Yeah, we're still
are they
operating.
jelly?
It was only
They're
10
Jelly
years
Babies
ago.
slash Balloon Babies.
Oh, I
They're
didn't see
balloon
forgotten.
babies and jelly
Jelly
children.
children, yes.
Yeah, there we
yes,
go.
Yes.
Jelly children. I'm
They
sorry,
grow
I
up from
apologize.
balloon babies
very
into
insensitive of
jelly
me.
children.
And they become peanut butter adults.
I have a lot to learn. I'll have to get the book. But anyways,
Gooey.
like it would have been better if they were still alive and they were still operating this program, and then they're just like coming out of the woodworks. That would have been the solution.
Yeah, that would have been.
Or make it happen like 80 years ago, so everyone not remembering it would make a little more sense.
This should have just been an X-File episode.
This would have been the worst X-Files episode.
No,
But like
way.
season 9 kind of deal.
Mulder's not even on it.
Dog it.
You
You gotta get the balloon kids.
Dog and what's her face? Not even.
No
not
way.
even
This would be
Scully.
like one of the
Yeah,
ones they
wasn't
can't
even
show, like that Pennsylvania one, because it's just too gruesome and crazy.
Oh, the hillbilly one. They
Yeah.
should show
that,
that one.
one's pretty. It's pretty
Yeah.
gross. It was a good episode.
That was a good
So
episode.
the end. We think
the
the
air,
curse is
on the
past.
plane.
We get the final destination ending.
Because everyone gets it on
I've
their
had
little
enough of these
entertainment
motherfucking
screens.
Yeah,
spiders
I was
on this
impressed that they got all
motherfucking
these people
plane.
on a plane. Like this movie had some money.
Yeah, it did have some money.
But not just
I
spiders.
love those two.
They
There's
did
a
not
bear.
have. They didn't have bear money though, because that was a shitty bear.
Yeah,
So
that
It
was
wasn't quite Neil Breen Tiger level though.
No, it was not.
I would have
That
loved
would've been
to
amazing.
return. I think people
Had they
would
had a
be cool.
fight, that would have been amazing.
But they set up those two Asian people as mirrors of Canadian Harry Potter and our lead girl because they
Yeah.
both have the same fears or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yep, spiders and bears.
And then I was
my.
like, but why?
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Is that whole
don't know.
plane just filled with people that are afraid of spiders and bears?
I guess. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are scared of spiders, but I don't know if that's my deepest fear.
No, there's worse things.
Yeah, like
I think
crippling
the better ending would have
debt
been like
and
Witchcraft movies.
they should have made it like this was a cover up and the college was covering this up, and then at the end they like unearth all of this and like get all of
Like
it
a
out and it's
mystery
like
thing,
media
yeah.
and stuff. Like there could have been a better ending to this.
They don't ask us.
They should have just had it roll right into the opener for Fringe. Where the people are on the airplane all dead.
what do we think of Canada?
Oh,
This is
What would you rate
probably-
Canada?
It's a bit
Nova
dry.
Slice.
AJ, rate
Wow.
Canada. What would you rate it?
and what's the scale?
Just rate it.
The whole country?
On
I'll give it
what?
an 8.
2
Aaron, what do you rate
stars.
Canada?
Based on what? Like
Hey.
population density,
Aaron, what do you rate
nature,
Aaron, what do you rate
government,
Canada?
healthcare.
Aaron, your last chance to rate Canada.
Out of what?
Or Canada will kill
That's
you.
not. It's you don't get to say
It's
that.
one Canada out of one Canada is what I rated.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a one.
Aaron, you
Perfect
ruined the
score.
game.
I give them
Yeah, I don't give a
one
fuck.
maple leaf.
All right. Anything else with Halloween Party?
I wouldn't mind seeing maybe
This
some of
guy's-
his other stuff
yeah.
if it's along the same lines because
Yeah.
it might be better. Or
That's what I'm saying.
Sillier.
We should check out that other
Yeah.
one. I forget what it was called
this
now. Damn.
wasn't bad. I was so
You scroll
entertained.
back.
Like I was really entertained from start to finish on this.
Yeah.
Where does
I
this
agree.
fall in his filmography? Like, is this towards the end?
More recent than the other ones. This is, I think, the
Okay.
most recent or close to it.
Okay.
This is
So at this-
2019.
At this stage, his dream is crushed and he's given up.
This guy?
That's what we're
No
thinking.
way.
His
So he's
earlier
like
stuff
us?
will be
Is
better.
that
No
he's
way.
become us?
No way.
Just getting
So
started.
he's an
getting
American, not a
started.
Canadian.
Yeah, middle-aged American.
This is a fun movie.
It
AJ,
was.
would you recommend? Would you recommend? AJ, would you
Sorry, what,
recommend
Chris?
the
I couldn't
Halloween?
hear you.
Like-
AJ,
What?
well, you can't hear me.
No.
My greatest fear is whatever the fuck that voice was. What's a candy?
Some serious attitude problems going on in this.
I do. I'm grumpy as fuck today.
AJ, would you recommend The Halloween Party?
There, I muted him. Yeah, I'm gonna recommend Halloween Party. I'm gonna recommend it. It was pretty good. I was actually pleasantly surprised. Like I said, it's entertaining, which is great for a bad movie. Like from start to finish, at no point was I like, oh, this is getting boring or stuff. I was like, I liked the characters. I thought they were interesting. Like I said, where it fails is like in the horror aspects. It doesn't deliver well of suspense whatsoever. And you know, sometimes it wants to be serious, sometimes it wants to be funny, which is weird. But I did like it, and I'd definitely be down for checking out some of his other stuff.
Aaron. Funny guy. I saw you unmute yourself, and you're gonna lose your chance.
Oh my God.
In 3, 2.
I would recommend it. I thought it was pretty fun, and yeah, not terrible. Not
Rebecca.
a horror movie.
Rebecca.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna recommend it as well. I mean, it could give us a little bit more, but it's not bad for what it is.
Lindsay.
Yeah, I'll recommend it. I didn't love it, but it did have some fun moments. Like AJ said, it kind of fails in the horror side of it. I think if they would have done better on that end, it would have been a much better movie. But I'll still recommend it.
Spiv.
Yeah, I'll recommend this one. Yeah, it was fun. It kept my interest, and it was well made, I thought. So.
Yeah, I agree with everything AJ said. All right. What's that face for?
It was no Halloween Hero though. But
did you actually watch Halloween Hero?
I'm sure.
I kind of want to.
No,
But
why?
not for the podcast, because I just want to see how horrible it is.
Oh,
It's
that's,
gonna be
It's
awful.
pretty decent.
It piqued your interest.
It's less than an hour.
Who said it's good?
One of our patrons has seen one of his other movies and said it was actually really pretty decent. So I'd be down for watching Halloween Hero. So.
All right.
But whatever.
Hey, all right. Fair
This
enough.
was good, wasn't it? Like, come on.
Yeah, it was great.
The wheel delivered
yeah.
a good movie.
Wheel delivered. Should have been Skeleton Man, but it's still delivered. All right. Time to move on and play a game. So here we go. Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of puppets, right? Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are highly plausible. Shall we play?
Why is it not working?
Halloween.
Frickin' there it goes.
Computer viruses.
Oh my.
Right. We're gonna dive into the world of computer viruses. In what year was the first Norton antivirus released?
1989.
1995.
91.
Yeah, it's early 90s.
1987.
It was
1990.
Oh, there's
Oh
Peter
man, look
Norton.
at that.
Yeah.
There he is.
We're going to have John McAfee on here. Cocaine and weapons.
In what year was the first computer virus released?
Ooh, boy. A long time ago.
63.
It would have been like, let's say 72.
83.
81.
85.
1970.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. How many new computer viruses are released every month?
God. I mean, it's pretty easy to take one and
0.
tweak one thing
40.
and re-release it.
13.
500.
Computer viruses?
Every
A lot.
2000.
I'll say 100 a day. 30,000. Be 1,000 a day.
There are about 6,000 released a month.
Ooh, not
It's a
bad.
lot.
Damn.
Close.
Yeah. What percent of emails contain some malware?
Like 99%.
I was looking at our specs at work the other day.
I'm gonna say
A lot.
It's a lot.
25%.
Most of it is blocked because it's bad. So
25%.
pretty high percentage.
Yes, our percent at work is 60%. So.
Yeah, it's
Oh
it's
my
really
God.
high.
Wow.
50.
It is
90.
90%.
90%.
Holy shit.
So
Yeah.
much shit.
The most expensive virus of all time, My Doom, caused how much in damages?
Oh God.
My dude. Talking about
Talking about
$2
$300
billion.
300 million.
I feel like it's one of those things that no one would notice for a very long
$2
time.
billion.
It's billions.
2 billion.
It is $30
Damn.
billion.
Damn.
Nice.
a lot
How
of
much
money.
will Facebook pay you if you can find a vulnerability in their
Trick question.
$1 million.
They'll sue you.
I think it's 100,000, right?
Nah, I don't even think it's that much, is it? It's like 10 grand.
It is.
I don't know.
500 bucks. That's it.
This is the problem.
Jesus.
If you're a good guy, you get 500 bucks. If you're a bad guy, you sell that and exploit the shit out of it for millions of dollars
Right.
potentially.
And you hack Chris's Facebook account.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. Same combination as my luggage.
What website is the most attacked of any? Is it Amazon, Apple, eBay, or Facebook?
Oh,
Facebook.
Absolutely. I mean, Boomer country. come
Amazon as in AWS, since they host like 50% of the internet at this
on.
point.
It has to be
Okay,
Facebook.
nerd.
Because
I
people,
say Apple.
it's easy to trick old people.
Amazon.
Trickle?
Trick old people.
Oh, trick old people.
Trick
And that's
old
like
people.
old people central. So
I thought you
Don't
said
get me
trickle
started. Don't get me
people.
started.
I'm on Facebook.
I'm gonna
so
trickle
checks
you.
out.
trickle. Trickle down.
It is Amazon.
Fuck Amazon.
There you go.
Nice. Good
You
job.
know some more.
Bezos.
Thank you, Rebecca. I was building the wheel during that conversation or whatever we just did, and it was great. Time to move on and do some listener feedback. So here we go.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
Last week we checked out Ice-T in a prison with Christopher Lambert. Mean Guns. David Black, fun episode as usual. I may have to put AJ's Jesus pick on the wheel just to be evil.
Oh, please do.
What was AJ's Jesus pick?
The Halloween hero.
Yeah, you guys kept
Halloween
calling it. I don't know
Hero.
why you called it a Jesus movie. I don't.
It looked like a Jesus movie.
It looked like
Jesus.
Definitely had
America, my
It's an
God,
American movie.
vibes.
I think,
Jesus and Halloween.
There
Yeah.
was
It's about
somebody.
emotions.
Somebody had
okay?
posted recently a few Patreon movies that are supposed to go on the wheel, but I can't find that. You guys
Okay.
remember what we were missing?
Nope.
Okay.
Sean will know.
John.
Davis seen one of the other movies and it was hilarious. The fact that it was on Amazon is crazy. So bad. The whole cast was the mom, dad, and their 3 daughters. The Badge, the Bible, and Bigfoot.
Yeah, no thanks.
What?
That's his other book movie.
What?
That's the other one.
AJ,
the
that's
3
what the
daughters?
Bible
God, guns, and
and
Sasquatch.
Bigfoot. Yeah.
Wow.
What's the sequel? God,
Telling
Guns,
ya,
and
listen
Gonorrhea?
out.
Yeti. Yeti and you. Lindsay Washburn. Instead
a
of being
Yeti
on
and
this
you?
episode, I
What
had
did you
a
say?
colonoscopy. I made the right choice.
Did you watch Mean Guns?
No, I haven't yet. I just thought it was a funny comment.
You should watch it.
Ian. Jesus, take the joystick. The tagline for the perfect AJ movie.
Plain Jesus movies, yes.
JD Buffington. He hasn't commented in a while. You know I listen to the podcast and I refuse to look anything up that would dispel me of this thought I had. Was this just a rehash of Fortress?
No, not at all.
No,
Fortress is way better.
It's
Fortress
Christopher
is
Lambert,
great.
yeah?
Yeah, Fortress with Christopher Lambert, Stuart Gordon. It's a great
Yep.
movie.
Paul Lilienthal forgot how much he missed Ian on this show.
Oh,
Suck up.
Sorry, Paul.
become a Patreon and you can see him on the pre-show. Just $2.
True, $2.
He's already a
you can
patron.
you can
Paul's a
join the
patron.
queue of pending Slack
No,
members.
Spiv archived him.
Of pending Slack members. Wait, did you spiv?
I archived Goat Grammar. That's what I archived.
Oh, that was JD's channel.
Yeah, see, this is a little you're showing what you can get for $2 a month. You can learn about
too
goat grammar.
can participate in the goat grammar channel.
Not anymore. It's archived.
And
Well,
you can
fuck.
still look at it. You just can't add. Yeah, that does it for our
So
listener
stupid.
feedback, guys.
We got email.
We got an email.
Check the email.
Yeah, I got an email from
Come back,
bad-movie-night.com
You're not Johnny.
from Jim T, who says, bring back To Be Tuesday.
Bring back
Mm.
Tuesday.
Bring it
Wow,
back.
there you go. See, there you go.
Guess who's back?
People want
Not
the
gonna
classics
happen.
back.
Not gonna happen.
We got lawsuit threats from some other loser
No, it
that
ain't
had
really.
8 followers.
No,
It's-
it's a lot of work.
Desist.
It's a lot of work for
It was.
yeah.
They were good though, Chris. I did like them.
They
They
were
were
good.
good.
Although
All 50 viewers.
your
Exactly,
your new sister channel's been pretty cool too.
My sister
You
channel.
have a sister?
Grave reviews. You're not
No, I do
Allie.
grave reviews, and
You're
I
not
have 3
Alice.
channels. Guys.
Wow.
You're not even literate.
Wow.
I don't have an old
Multi-talented.
account, Chris.
Oh, the cooking channel.
Well,
Cooking
it's
with
not
Chris.
just cooking.
Cooking
It's
ones
random
are good.
shit. It's just random shit.
Yeah, you install a bidet. What else did you do?
Did my Lion King. I did my
You did
screen
Lion
reading,
King.
Did a video vlog filming something. It was a great time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. To Be Tuesday is not coming back.
He's got to cook, damn it.
I think your next project.
Sean said
Chris,
the most updated Patreon pics are on the Slack.
Okay.
Thanks, Sean.
Sean, Patreon of the year.
Sean
What were you
is
saying?
The 7th member.
What did you say, Spiv?
I was saying your next project should be a documentary about the Pork Princess competition in Iowa.
Oh, for a Pork Princess competition.
You got to interview
Just-
Lindsay and be
just
like,
watch,
jilted
um,
contestant.
Watch Drop Dead Gorgeous. That's pretty Midwestern, weird pageant stuff in it. It's pretty funny.
Pageantry things that creep me out. I don't get
They're
it.
Our own
weird.
fair queens
Yeah.
around here.
Mm-hmm.
You get to ride on the float.
If you can ride on my float
I
anytime
have
you want.
this.
You know.
I have this all updated. I have everything on here.
job.
All right.
Good
yeah.
job, Chris.
Wow.
Oh, great.
Wow.
It's you.
All right. So that means it's time to do the wheel, guys. Are you ready?
Spin
Let's do
the
it.
Wheel.
I don't know what's gonna happen if it lands on fingernails.
Witchcraft 15.
Yep.
We don't have a full
Oh,
crew
wait.
next week.
Somebody's out next week.
Oh,
Witchcraft
Rebecca's out.
That's right.
All right, we'll pick something from AJ's religious wheel.
No.
No.
did you put?
Do you
Yes.
still have the
Did you
blank-
put this on there?
We'll do that
No.
Underworld ripoff.
Underworld, please. It's probably gonna be terrible, but I want to see it.
All right, here we go.
nails.
This thing goes forever.
Skeleton man or nails. Oh Jesus Christ! I don't even know. I don't even know.
What is
Not
it?
that-
What is it? What is that?
Oh yes, this is that one Sean posted.
Which one?
Warrior of Justice.
Oh
Ooh,
shit!
this
That
is gonna be
looks
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, this might be pretty entertaining.
Guy has a
that
sword, he's
Richard
not wearing a
Lynch?
shirt.
It's Richard Lynch.
It's Richard Lynch.
Oh
We need to get
shit!
Sean to give us a copy of the movie though, because I don't think he. can
Is
find
this the
it.
Roddy Piper one?
I don't know. No, I don't know. Warriors of Justice from 1995. Is that what it is?
We should definitely review movies that no one else can see.
Warrior of Justice. Yeah, Warrior of Justice, 1995.
That's how you get views.
Stars
there.
Richard Lynch
Yeah.
and Jorge Rivero.
I believe it's pronounced Geraldo Rivera, Chris.
It's pronounced Geraldo Rivero. I don't think I can't find.
There's no trailer. It might be.
I thought we saw a
different-
trailer already.
It might be a different name too.
Yeah, didn't we see a trailer for this?
Synopsis.
I don't see one. I don't see a trailer.
Interesting. I thought we saw
Warriors.
a trailer.
Okay.
Justice.
So next week we're watching a movie you can't watch and we don't even know what it's about.
A karate expert enters a deadly underground tournament to avenge one of his students who has killed there and stop the disgraced martial arts champion who has organized this deadly competition.
Sounds fun.
2 warriors, 1 tournament, an invitation to die. It's also called The Steel Ring.
Ooh.
The Steel Ring.
That's your other
Yeah.
channel.
I don't know what that means.
You know what it means, Chris.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, Under Ring of Steel.
Product
It's up
reviews.
there.
Is Ring of Steel the movie?
That's a
That's a
cool
different
name,
movie.
too.
It is.
Oh shit, that one looks badass. They got
Right?
swords in this shit.
It's got Joe Don Baker in it.
Damn, Sean, you need to find that one. He skewers a guy with one of those fancy swords. You know what I'm talking about? The real thin ones?
A foil.
Katana.
Yeah, he stabs him right in the eyeball. Guys, I cannot find a trailer for Warrior of Justice.
Damn.
We're winging this for next week.
I will avenge my partner.
I guess get on the Slack, and
It's the trailer.
we will have the movie there. If we can't get it, we will just watch that Underworld movie.
What?
That's what I'm saying, Aaron.
Dogs.
That's it, guys. We did it. You had a Halloween party.
Woohoo!
Who won the costume
I'm gonna
contest?
dress up as a bag baby.
Doesn't matter because AJ will never send them out. The winners out what they get anyways.
Don't worry, it's coming.
It's in the mail, Chris.
Coming.
Just gotta hold on and
Guys.
wait for it.
If only Harrisburg wasn't so horrible, they would have a post office.
That's what you tell me all the time.
The postal service doesn't come here anymore. It's too dangerous.
It might be a little bit. It's okay.
Sean says he's going to try and post the movie to YouTube for everyone to watch. So we appreciate that.
Oh
Sean.
yeah,
Guys,
to the Sean. I mean, he has his own channel too.
Gonna do it for this week's episode on Halloween Party. We hope you enjoyed it. Go to the iTunes, leave a review that helps out the show. Go to the bad-movie-night.com. Send us a message. Send us a video. Send us a
$2 a month for Patreon.
a
in the
voicemail.
Slack.
Join the Slack.
Voicemail. We would love some voicemails.
Voicemail.
And that's it, guys.
What?
Aaron,
Exactly.
just wait one more minute. Join us next
dog.
week
Can't hear him
as
at
we
all.
talk about Warrior of Justice. Is that what it's called? Whatever. I think that's what it's
Chain
called. Warrior of
Justice.
Justice. Next week. Good. Bye.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. Podcast. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.